everyone. I'm from Smarthome, Airbnb. My name is Umar Abdulaziz, and that's my partner Zarif Maslan. So what we are doing is that we are short-term rental operator. Currently, we are operating 25 units in ICT Shah Alam, which is at ISOIC, which is right next to this building. Okay, so if you bought a property in ICT Shah Alam with a loan of 70% and above, you will most likely getting a negative cash flow. So let's say, for example, the cheapest apartment in ICT Shah Alam is going to cost you around 330,000, and because of that, you need to pay bank at least 1,421, and on top of that, you got to pay 300 ringgit of management fee, and you can only rent it out for 1,200. So in a month, you are making around 400 to 500 ringgit negative cash flow minimum. So what we want to do is that we want to help homeowners to generate positive cash flow, because no one is buying property in order to make negative cash flow. They all wanted to make money. The reason why we want owners to make positive cash flow is because we want them to be able to buy more properties. And the second one is that if they keep on making negative cash flow, there's a big chances that they are not going to pay management fees. If they don't pay management fees, the management will not be able to manage the building well. And if the building is not managed well, no one's going to rent it out. If no one's going to rent it out, the price will drop down. If the price will drop down, the apartment will most likely be abandoned. This happened to a lot of apartments in Malaysia. One of the example is the one in Famusa, Malacca. In order for homeowners to make positive cash flow, the only way is for them to, instead of renting it out on a monthly basis, they got to rent it out on a daily basis. For example, if they rent it out on a monthly basis, they can only get 1,200 maximum. But if they break it down in a daily renting and they rent it out for 100 ringgit a day, they're going to get at least 3,000 ringgit a month. So we understand that homeowners, they are very busy. They don't have time to manage the gas daily. So our proposed solution is that we're going to help them managing their property from A to Z. The reason why we are very confident that we're going to get the 3,000 because we have run a proven concept. We have running our own property management for at least a year, and we can get average minimum 3,000 ringgit a month. So our unique selling point is that we are using a smart home technology. We change every houses into a smart home house. So these are some of the validation factors that we got from the past year. So even though it's only a minimal smart home technology, but people in Malaysia, they are very excited when they play with smart home, because most of them, this is the first time that they ever heard about smart home technologies. So this is traction that we got for the past year. In about a year, we get at least 400,000 ringgit worth of revenue, and we have reservation over 2,300. You can see here that on June 2019, we started our MVP. So we have one listings, we run it for 3 months, and then for the 3 months, we got 100% occupancy rate. And that's when we started 2 units, and then we keep on increasing from 2 units to 10 units, up until we have 25 units on March. So on March, we all know that MCO happened, so that's when we see a drop in our revenue, and we make a very good V-shaped recovery from April onwards. And on July, this is not updated, but on July we make it more than what we make on June 2020. So this is our product. So this video is a very simple video. What we did was we changed. What we do is that we buy a Google Home, we put it inside the house. The Google Home acts as a brain to the house, and then we change all the switches and the bulbs into a smart bulbs and smart switch. So people can just say as simple as, "Okay Google, turn on the lights." "Okay Google, turn off the lights." This is our Airbnb page. So we are the only operator in Shah Alam that get over 1,000 reviews. In Airbnb, it's very important to get the reviews, because once you got a good reviews, you are most likely to be on top of the Shah Alam page. So why now? Why us? This is because the price of property keep on increasing. When the price is increasing, the installment is very high, and then it's almost impossible for them to make a positive cash flow. They will bleeding if they make loan more than 70%, unless they bought the house using 100% cash. So we are the right team to build this, because we have a vast experience. Like myself, I've worked in Greece for 1 year. I've worked with 5-star hotels for 2 years, and then my partner worked in a design and build for almost 2 years. So our unique selling proposition is that we're going to give a zero startup cost to the owners as long as the house is So the third one is that we have insurance protection. So using Airbnb, we're going to give them 1 million ringgit maximum of protection. So if anything were to happen to the house, they're going to get protect at least 1 million. The fourth one is that we're going to give them a free smart home integration. So we're going to put the Google Home Mini and change all the light bulbs to smart bulb. And these are our competitors, A-Host, Airbnb, and Hosty. But none of them actually give all these unique selling proposition except for the insurance protections. They couldn't give the zero startup cost, they couldn't give the guaranteed returns. So this is our initial target and regional expansions. We're targeting to expand at least in Klang Valley first, and then move on to nationwide, Southeast Asia, and then hopefully worldwide. So the reason why we are using ICT is because we're making ICT as our pilot project. We want to make sure that everything that happens in ICT can be copy and paste for every apartment building in Malaysia. So this is just a rough calculations from the past year that we have run. So we can make at least 100 ringgit a night, and then for 30 nights we can get 3,000. This is if we get 100% occupancy rate. But our average occupancy rate is 90%. So on average we're going to get 2,700 per property. So the expenses will be around 800. So the profit for each property is 1,900. So we're going to do like a profit sharing with the homeowners. The homeowner is going to get 70%, and us as an operator, we're going to get the 30%. So the homeowner is going to get 1,330, and then we're going to get 570. So what we're going to do, here's how we're going to make money. We're going to set up, so if we are moving to a new location, what we're going to do is that we're going to set up a base and operation team over there, and then we're going to do a direct marketing in order to get the homeowners. And from there, we're going to run the operation to gain sales and profit.
Sorry to stop you, can you go back to the cost of the installment? Just now you mentioned it's 1,400 right, per month.
The installment, yes.
And then you have to pay another 300 for the maintenance. Right?
Yes, correct.
So it's about 1,700, right?
Yes.
But end up the owner only get back about 1,300, right?
Yes. Okay.
So still negative lah.
Yeah, but this one is based on average. This is based on average that we have done previously.
But this 30 nights almost a month, 30 nights almost the cap already.
Yeah. Okay, so the 100 ringgit is the average price. So there's more way for us to actually increase the price.
But you are using the lowest property value to calculate the loan, right?
Yes.
So should be the lower, and it's conservative lah. So the calculation, the logic, I think a bit conflict.
Oh, okay. All right.
Don't forget also, currently now the BNM has lowered down the
2.5, I think.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
So a lot of banks are giving out loans at 2.9.
Oh, okay.
So it's a bit different from what it's 4 plus.
Yeah.
So the calculation you have to.
Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, the 1,300 doesn't make sense to back to your.
Yes. It's okay. So the reason why we did this calculation is that this is the on average that we got before. So there's on a good month.
No, I mean average is not good enough. You should use the lower because you are using the lower price of the property.
So you gotta use the lower.
Yeah, you should use the lower.
I will advise you to be more accurate on the numbers because this is looking at too high level.
Yeah.
And it swings the numbers way off course.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you use average or something like this, it can make a big difference.
Okay.
So
And at least you have to make sense lah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it
doesn't
looks like I'm the owner. I lose money. I wouldn't join you, right?
Okay.
I mean, even in the first part already, it's like, but currently now the base rate is not even that number also.
Yeah.
So that also needs to be factored in as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
correct. Okay. Keep that in mind. So this is just how we're going to approach the homeowners. We're going to do cold callings because it's very easy to get homeowner details of every apartment. And then we're going to distribute flyers and template. We're going to use our social media. We're going to put flyers on the management board, and then we're going to use a brand in order to approach the homeowners. So yeah, this is our team consists of me and also my partner. So like I told you, I've experienced working in travel agency in 5-star hotels, and then my partners have experience working in a design and build company.
Use corporate with this what I call it, link up.
Yeah. I was about to mention because what you do is telling you how to automate Google Home. He's doing the same thing. So literally like you are overlapping the automation part.
Okay, so what they do is that he's selling the product, we are selling the
Yeah,
experience.
correct. So what I mean is that in some ways you guys are overlapping.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
doing the automation part. You are doing automation, bundled in for the experience.
Yeah. So there's a way for us to actually work together.
Yeah, because then you can focus more on the property side. You focus on the automation side. It makes more sense.
We actually bought some of the devices from them, from LinkUp Solution.
For link up. Okay, cool.
Because when we eventually pitch, people are wondering why you guys are talking to each other. Because when we see both and we wonder like, are you aware of? Are you aware of
but I don't see them as a competitors. I see them as a partners.
What I mean is that it's good if in the pitch you can make a mention of how you can collaborate with other local smart operators and how you can, then people know that you are aware. Otherwise it feels like, are you even aware there was a guy that, so then
And what is the name of the TNB buildings? That seduce your property. Right? Seduce your property to prove their concept.
So it's
my question is a very big challenge for Airbnb, and then you all rely on this Airbnb platform. How do you see this?
Okay, so I think Airbnb is too big to fail. Even during
Too big to fail.
Yeah, they're too big to fail. So even during this pandemic, for them to raise $1 billion USD is very easy. They actually got the $1 billion fundraising. And then the reason why we want to ride on Airbnb is because their name is already there, and then we want to build our reputation over there. I showed you guys that we have already 1,000 reviews. So it's actually a barrier for other people to compete with us if we have a very good reputation on Airbnb, and we plan to be on Airbnb for a long time, as we see them as, like I told you, it's too big to fail.
Maybe also a good idea for you to also put your other future plans with other partners, because the term too big to fail, you see what happened with SoftBank. SoftBank can't fall. It's only now they're getting reality here that even SoftBank can fall. So too big to fail is too much an assumption.
Okay.
People would question that what is to say that Airbnb won't die 1 year from now? So you might want to put your option and plans of other partners you're hoping to beside Airbnb.
Okay.
Or they don't die, but they change the business model.
Because they are global. To them, they will do something that affects globally, and they wouldn't know or they wouldn't care how it impacts a startup in Malaysia.
Yes, correct.
So that is you need to have a backup insurance, because if people say like you're relying everything on Airbnb, roll up is good. Now, on a long-term basis, what happens? If they die or they change their business model, because globally numbers doesn't make sense, and the company may change, then
I think the business you're doing more on the service line, and then more on there's no products. You just have to rent it, you install it, and then you rent it out. So that's a model that you have. So in order to build it up, it's scalable. I mean, it depends on whether you want to go to that route or not. You want to be scalable, you need to have your own IP. That would actually increase the value of the companies rather than just doing it as service line. Right? I mean, it's just wrong. There's no right or wrong answer on business that you have. I mean, it's good that you have the traction right here, but it's just like renting out rooms. It's really good.
Something like the hotel operator, right? What you do is something very similar to hotel operators.
Perhaps creating a branding out of Airbnb or something like that.
Well, one of the potentials for us.
If you call it a smart home, it's too general.
Yes.
It looks like selling those
But
devices.
actually, if you go on Google and search for smart home Airbnb, ours will be on top, because no one is actually fighting for that keywords. So no one actually cares. We are the first Airbnb operator in Malaysia to use a smart home.
No, I think what he was referring to is what happens if tomorrow Airbnb and Google sell work together. And they sell a solution where you want to power Airbnb with Google, we have a whole complete solution, then you are no longer relevant. So in that context, what is your uniqueness that you can protect as opposed to right now, which is coupling things together. For now, you have a value. But if these things balloons up, all Google will do is say, hey, maybe let's tie up together. We'll do this globally. Smart home that optimize your user base. So then your value suddenly drops.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.